3 rounds of discussion with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from a Zoom call in Columbia, South Carolina, Matthew, aka the Unbreakable Spirit. And his opponent from a Zoom call in Atlanta, Georgia, Daniel, aka the Executioner. Take it away, Matthew.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to At Odds with the Unbreakable Spirit
and the Executioner, Daniel Trump.
Ladies and gentlemen, if our podcast was a person, today it would be legally able to drink. This is the 21st episode of our podcast.
Topic number 1.
And we got, topic number 1 is Ric Flair saying Roman Reigns is the perfect heel.
Topic 2.
Topic number 2 is MJF plans to let his AEW contract expire. And topic 3, we couldn't really think of anything until my co-host sent me 2 texts earlier today, but we had already solidified the podcast by then, so too little too late. We're going to talk about wrestlers we cast as superheroes.
Or supervillains.
Or villains, yes. And let's start off with topic number 1. Take it away.
Okay, Ric Flair saying that Roman Reigns is the perfect heel. If you ask me, that is a hell of a compliment.
Yeah, it is.
Coming from one of the greatest heels in professional wrestling.
The dirtiest player in the game.
Yeah. Coming from that, if you ask me, it's a hell of a compliment. Plus, let's just think about this. Since Roman Reigns is do you think Roman Reigns is the perfect heel? Since he's been the tribal chief, he has been willing to do whatever it takes to stay on top.
Yeah, I do believe so. And honestly, if he was a heel for the rest of his career,
I'd be fine with it.
I don't think anyone would complain.
No. I mean, because I gotta say this now, and I've seen a little clip of this, but on WWE's new thing called Evil, but Roman Reigns have put a little bit of himself in this character, and I've also heard that Roman Reigns isn't playing the character, he is the character.
So this is basically what Joe Anoa'i always acts like?
Yeah, in a way. What he's on. Kinda, yeah. What he's, I mean, if you ask me,
maybe when he woke up on the wrong side of the bed or something?
I mean, yeah, because the thing that I will say is since Roman Reigns has become the head of the table, if I don't honestly disagree with Ric Flair, I actually kind of agree, is that if you ask me, there are like 3 people I think are the perfect heels. Roman, Miz, and MJF.
I give a 4th one.
Okay, who's the 4th?
Vince McMahon.
McMahon. Yeah, fair enough.
I mean,
but,
if you're an authority, you kind of do it.
Yeah, fair enough. And I honestly believe... Yeah.
Like, that kind of praise is very rare these days.
I mean, I mean, also, let's just take the fact is that Roman Reigns, and I'm also going to say the fact is that Roman Reigns said a couple months ago that he would main event at WrestleMania, and, well, he is.
Yeah, we covered that. His
Babe Ruth
what
moment.
was it? Yeah, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth. Yeah, he's like, I'm going to main event WrestleMania. Well, he's going to be main eventing
Main eventing WrestleMania.
2
And
years in a row.
I will say, despite our frustration over the circumstances that
Yeah.
he is main eventing WrestleMania
For the
with
second
the
year in a
winner
row.
take all. Well, I'm talking about the winner take all part.
Oh, yeah, with the winner. Yeah, go ahead and say what you.
He lived up to his Babe Ruth moment. Despite the fact he most likely will be walking out of WrestleMania with 2 titles, but we're not covering that this week.
No. But I will say is that, when Roman Reigns first started becoming the tribal chief, I thought, okay, this character's going somewhere. I mean, like, this character was going somewhere when he was in that rivalry with his cousin. But if you ask me, this character has just grown. But I think the character really took off on its own when Roman Reigns dropped the Shield music and has his now normal theme song.
Yeah, this is the first time. When he got his tribal chief theme, that was the first time in our time watching WWE that he did not enter to the Shield theme song.
Yeah. And now Roman. Yeah, it's like now when you hear Let me ask you this. If you were in the ring cutting a promo, what would make you go, oh, I have fucked up, I have effed up? Would it be hearing the Shield theme song, or would it be hearing the current Roman Reigns theme song? You
Probably
fucked up.
the current, because he's more dominant in this current form than it was as the big dog.
Yeah, okay. I have a question for, I think, everyone, and that includes you. But would Roman Reigns as a big dog, if you put Roman Reigns and the big dog, if you put the tribal chief and the big dog against each other, what would happen?
You mean aside from a time paradox that would destroy the universe?
Yeah, besides that shit.
The tribal chief would probably win.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest here, folks, and I know I've said this one before, but Roman Reigns, I know that this is kind of WrestleMania things, but quite frankly, I don't really give a shit. But,
all right, we need to wrap this up. We got 15 seconds left.
Okay, I agree with, okay, fine, this is one of my final thoughts. I completely agree with him. I think Roman Reigns is one of the perfect heels, one of the best heels nowadays. What are your final thoughts?
You kind of stole my final thoughts, but we're going to take a quick break before we hop into our next topic. Okay, I'll try to cut it at the ow, but we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for topic number 2, which is
MJF allowing his AEW contract to expire.
Yes, thank you for cutting me off in the topic I was supposed to start. It's what you do.
Yep.
But I've actually heard that MJF somehow believes WWE wants to sign him to a contract.
I mean, I gotta be honest here. Would MJF? I need to ask this question because I legit have no answer for you. But this is a question that I think needs to be asked. Would MJF's character work under the WWE umbrella?
I don't think so, but I think his character would be great friends with The Miz.
Oh God, you put those two in a tag team,
Yeah,
and
we were talking about if MJF went to WWE, that like we were talking like dream matches and stuff, and we brought up MJF, and I said, actually, I feel like they would be a tag team.
yeah, okay. Cause fun fact for you, and I
No,
did
wait,
look.
I think that was more of Austin Theory and Tyler Breeze.
Yeah, I got a fun fact for you. Uh, MJF's contract expires on January 1st, 2024.
So in like 2 years.
Yeah, in 2 years,
Why is he
he.
revealing this now? A lot can happen in 2 years. He could change his mind.
I have no idea. Maybe he thinks that he'll get a lot of money from WWE.
Maybe. But he doesn't know the inner workings of WWE.
True. And then honestly, this is something that I think needs to be said. I'm really surprised that MJF has not won the AEW World or TNT title.
Yeah.
Because, like, we've seen what this guy is willing to do to win, but we've never really seen what this guy's willing to do to keep a championship.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts on MJF coming potentially when his contract expired. Honestly, I don't know what he's really done in AEW. If I'm being honest.
I mean, from everything I've seen, the only thing he's been good at is just having great rivalries with people.
Yeah, but like, has he even won a title in AEW?
Surprisingly, no.
I feel like he's, dare I say, underrated.
What do you mean?
Like, someone with his level of talent and heat, I don't want to say charisma, I'm going to say heat.
Yeah.
He deserves to be like a huge champion or something.
Oh, I could. This is gonna sound. This is gonna be a bombshell, everyone. But I completely agree with you on that.
And you say that every week.
Good point. But depending on what it is, but I honestly think that hell, if you ask me, I think MJF is the guy to dethrone Hangman Adam Page, whatever the hell they decide to dethrone that guy.
Yeah. But also, I feel like AEW doesn't really have mid-card title.
I thought it
Like,
was
I
the
know they
TNT.
have the TNT title, but
I thought that was their mid card title.
I don't know. I don't think they really specify which title is what. I mean, they've given TNT champions enhancement entrances before.
Yeah, that's true. But if you ask me, I think that I honestly believe that MJF is is what honestly is he like he could have an amazing like MJF, if you ask me, is the kind of wrestler that should, to be honest, he should have been, I don't know, you know, he should be in the world title picture, and I don't know whatever he's doing with Warlow, but he should honestly be like in the world title hunt.
Every wrestler should. Like, that is the dream of every professional wrestler, to be a world champion.
I mean, because according to Stone Cold, according to Stone Cold, he said, if you're not in this business to be world champion, you're in the wrong business.
Yeah, and the timer just went off, so
Yeah.
I guess final thoughts are, if MJF is gonna let his contract expire, we can't really do anything about that.
No, but hey, my final thoughts are, hey, if he goes to WWE, great, but can happen in 2 years, and if he stays at AEW, put the damn world title on the guy.
So basically, the final thoughts are time will tell.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to take a quick break before our final topic of this episode. And I will say, after that topic, before we play the outro, I'm just going to tell you guys what next week's episode is.
Yeah.
But we'll be right back with the final topic.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to topic number 3, where we discuss professional wrestlers. Would they play superhero or supervillain?
This segment was actually inspired by Peacemaker, starring John Cena.
See on HBO Max, not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored, but hopefully one day sponsored.
But
Anyways,
okay.
I'm
So
gonna
this,
start this. I'm
yeah,
gonna
go.
say I'm gonna get this out of the way. It's the obvious one. Mike the Miz Mizanin as Booster Gold.
Agreed. Okay. Ooh. For me, I think everyone will like this one. But Bray Wyatt, if there's anyone, there's two people I see him playing. If we're talking in Marvel or DC, I see him playing Professor Pig or what's his name? Drago Blackfire, the guy that leads that cult.
Oh, I don't remember the name.
Hang on.
Deegan
Blackfire. Yeah, I could see him play Deegan Blackfire, dude that leads a cult. That's a killer.
Yeah, I will say on like community creations on the last WWE game, you know, the one we don't talk about.
Yeah.
I have seen like custom creations of the Fiend Bray Wyatt as the Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Admittedly, that doesn't really work out, but I could see the Fiend itself as a comic book character.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like it would be like a Scarecrow, like fear toxin hallucination or something.
Yeah, okay, another professional wrestler.
Oh, how about John Morrison as Nightwing?
Yes, I like that one. Okay. Another wrestler that I would uh like to see is Beth Phoenix as a Wonder Woman.
Okay, I can see that.
I mean, she is called the Glamazon.
Yeah, which is a joke on Amazon.
Yeah, but uh, I see Vince McMahon. Yeah, I'm bringing him in. I see him playing. I don't know, Simon Stagg because of how much of an because I don't know. He seems like a guy that would play Simon Stagg.
I could see Vince as an elderly Norman Osborn.
Hmm. Um. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. For Superman,
I mean,
honestly,
a lot of people were fantastic him as John Cena.
yeah.
Or they
But
were fantastic John Cena as Superman, I mean.
yeah. I mean, for me, okay. Undertaker, I could see playing. Honestly, Hades.
Yeah. Hey, it'd be better than the British guy we got in the first Wonder Woman movie of the DCEU. No,
He
wait,
was
that was
Ares.
Ares. My bad.
Yeah, yeah.
But still.
Um, yeah. I will say, another wrestler that I am. I could see Alexa Bliss playing Joker's daughter.
Well, then, yeah, I could see that. Her
What's
character is
another?
currently crazy enough.
Yeah, yeah. So who's another wrestler?
Hmm. Wait, I feel like more people cast Alexa fan cast and like make art of Alexa Bliss as Harley Quinn over Joker's daughter.
Yeah, fair enough.
Besides, if Alexa Bliss was Harley Quinn, Joker might actually want to rev up his Harley instead of, pushing her out a window.
Or pushing her out of a, or just pushing her, or just
Pushing her out of anything, to be honest.
yes. Um. Okay, Lex. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna name some wrestlers, and you just think of who the first superhero or supervillain you think of. I'm gonna go
Oh,
with
wait,
the
first,
rest.
can we agree Batista as Bane?
Yes, because he has said that. Okay, Roman
God
Reigns.
damn it, I don't want this topic to be over.
Okay, I'm gonna name 5 wrestlers off the top of my head. You just pick their role. Roman Reigns.
Fuck. Spectre, I don't know.
I could also see
Spirit
him
of
being.
Vengeance?
I could also see him being Lobo.
Yeah, Lobo's a better option.
Okay, okay. What about the Dark Knight himself?
I don't think there's anyone that fits him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. What about who? Okay, what about the Flash?
The Flash? That's another tricky one. I don't know why, but I have one for the Mighty Thor.
Okay.
Triple H.
Yes, and I know that this is kind of randomly off topic, but I want to say thank you, Triple H.
Yeah, thank you. He sent me earlier a post from WWE's Instagram that Triple H has announced his retirement from in-ring competition. We'll probably cover that in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, but the only thing I will say is that Triple H's final 2 matches are kind of convenient if you think about it.
How so?
Because he had his last WrestleMania match against Batista, and his final match ever was against Randy Orton.
Yeah. And also, I just want to say that that Fox Sports announced who's the Warrior Award winner. I know this due to my co-host.
You're welcome.
It is Shad Gaspard.
Makes complete sense.
It does make complete sense. Rest in peace, Shad.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna look before we end this topic. I will say, Edge, the one guy I could see the rated R superstar playing, because I know he's played Adam Smasher but if we're talking for an actual villain that would be a problem, honestly, it probably.
Are you flipping through your DC encyclopedia?
Okay, you know what? Forget it. I think we're good.
Yeah, and I want to say, guys, next week is a big episode, and I'm not talking about like milestone or anything.
No, I mean like this.
talking length.
Yeah,
Because
we're just gonna. Yeah, it's just
WrestleMania weekend special. 3 segments of all prediction battles.
Yeah, and we need to. I'm gonna put this out for everyone to know. This will be recorded ahead of time because
for my sanity.
For both of our sanities. For one reason.
I'm the one doing the editing.
Okay, yeah, but also because of because we got Stand and Deliver WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2. And for some reason,
all 3 prediction battles are going to have a different punishment.
Oh, and for some reason, Stand and Deliver is on the same day as WrestleMania.
Yes,
Night 1. Noon. Why the hell? I have no idea.
Because SmackDown's hosting the Hall of Fame, pretty much.
I'm curious on how the hell that would work.
I don't know.
Oh, and I will say I also feel like next year Triple H is probably going to be the head of director. But yeah, that's all we got. Sure. That's all I want to say. But bye.
Roll that outro. Thank you for listening to At Odds, hosted by the Unbreakable Spirit
and the Executioner,
edited by the Unbreakable Spirit. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MTS_life_0126.
You can follow me on Instagram at DanTravis121, and you can also follow me on the Twitter at DanTheExecutioner21.
And you can follow the podcast at Odds Podcast. We'll be back next week with more debates and discussions. But until then, the Executioner and the Unbreakable Spirit will still be at odds.
Thank you, losers.